Waka 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 waka. Hello everyone, it's Yo Waddles and welcome to the 15W33B, the new snapshot for 1.9. I believe it's called the known as the weapons and or something update. I don't know. I can't remember. It's the 1.9 update. And yeah, so today I'm going to be showing you some of the stuff that has been implemented into the update so far. Alright, so let's get started. First off, we have lingering potions. And what these do different than normal potions is when you throw them on an item, they stay there in kind of a little smoky cloud. And they don't stay there as very long, but as they are there, you can go over and you'll, as you can see in the top right, the status effect icon, um, you will get that status effect. Also, they are just cool for decoration in color. But besides the fact, that would be a good barrier. You could put poison um, at the front of a gate or something, and it stays there, so nobody could go past it. So, pretty cool addition. Next up, we've got the Dragon Breath, which currently has no use. It's just an item. Alright, and in the next chest, we have status arrows. We're going to grab a couple of those and I'm going to show you how those things work. So basically the different ones have different abilities. This one is strength. I'm going to shoot myself with this. Blah, I missed. Wow, I'm bad. Boink. Okay, now I officially have strength. So if you had a friend that was in times of need, you could shoot him. You could shoot a horse and give it strength for some reason. Oh, whoops! I just gave it fire resistance. Let's see what else next we have. Doing. And what do we get here? Come on. Come on. Ouch! I've got speed now. These do harm, by the way, but they do give you some other stuff. Arrow of water breathing. I'm going to give it to that horse there. He's in the water. Next we have arrow of healing. He just got hurt. I'm going to hurt him and heal him at the same time. Now, this is a very special arrow. It is the spectral arrow, and what this does is outlines what it, well, okay, and so basically what these do, as you can see, they will outline the item or entity that has been hit by them, which is pretty cool, because the cool part about these is the fact that the use, I mean, for these is the fact that, alright, there's a horse over there. Blop, I don't want to lose that horse. Now I can't lose it because I can go behind things. I can go really far. Can't miss the horse. There's a zombie. Can't miss that zombie. He's over there. I see him. And that is the use for the spectral arrow. Now the other thing that this update comes with is, as you can see in my hotbar, as I pull back the arrow, there's a pulling back addition thing to the an animation to the hotbar. Alright, next up we have the beets. That is the new item they added to Minecraft. I don't know why, because that is not very pleasant food to eat, but basically, here you go. Beets. You get beet seeds, or you're gonna get beets. It's kind of like grass. You'll happen to get seeds or roots or whatever. That's just how it works. You do not plant the beets. You plant the beet seeds. Anyway, and you can also make beet soup. So yeah, it's very interesting. All right, next up is the dual wielding. As you can see in here, there is another bar right here. You can put something in there, and blop, over here you can see there is another way to do it too. I can click the F button while I'm right here, and it'll click it. As you can see that, I'm going to stick these up here real quick. And the advantage to the dual wielding, as you can see, when I left click, it will still mine, but when I right click, it's going to place the torch instead of just doing nothing like what would happen normally. So the advantage to this is when you're down caving and you're going through the caves, you can right click on the sides, or if you have a block, you're building sky base or something, it's going to be really handy, and that I cannot wait for that to 1.9 to come out, because that is a very, very handy thing. Also, I can click, as you can see, I can swap if I need be. Now I can hit people with my torch. I don't know why I need to do that. You cannot currently dual wield swords, although you can hold the swords dual wield, which is pretty cool. But as you can see, when you right click, it just right clicks with the one side. Although if you do go into F5, you do block with both swords. I don't know if you get double knockback or double protection, but you do have the function of dual wielding protection, I guess is what it looks like. Alright, next up we have the testy over here. As you can see, the difference here with our bud is the fact that he is standing with his bow non-drawn, and the advantage to this is that, well, there's no advantage actually, it's just really cool. So if we go into game mode 0 and we get close enough, boom, okay, he just pulled out his bow. He also pulls back the arrow like that. It's pretty neat. And there he goes. He puts it back down again. Alright, next up we have the Dragon Head. That is an item you can get by defeating the boss. You cannot currently, but I think they're going to implement it into one of the things eventually here. Also, if you apply a redstone current to the head, it will move like that, which is pretty amazing. Another thing to mention is that if you put the Dragon Head on your head and walk, it is a big head, by the way, but as you walk, you will start opening and shutting your mouth, and just like Pac-Man. Alright, so anyway, let's turn that off. Next item, well, actually the next entity up is the spawn sulker. Well, just sulker, but basically it is the first block mob they've added into Minecraft, and what I mean by block mob is just like that, block. And you can place it on any surface, well, like all around. And basically what it is similar to a turtle. It opens up and it shoots a heat-sinking type attack. I'm going to keep that with me, and I will show you that in a minute. Oops. Alright, so we're going to battle these guys real quick. Blop. Gotta keep an eye out for those guys. Alright, as you can see, they will fire these heat-sinking things. In a second, I'll show you how heat-sinking they are. Look at this. It just keeps coming. It just keeps coming. It doesn't stop. And if they hit me, uh-oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Boom. Alright, we are in game now. And, oh, here it comes. Alright, now when it hits me, blop, oh. Okay, so this is how it works, basically. You can hit them and so on and so forth. They will even battle each other. Oh, it's not showing it. Okay, now I've been hit. Now, as you can see, I start floating, and I will keep floating, which is kind of annoying. Even if you're in creative mode, you keep floating, and until the time runs out. Blah. All right, there you go. So there you go. That's the soul. Next up, we have blah blah. We have end rods. Now, end rods can be set on all sides. You can stand on them, like just like that. Well, actually, you can walk over them too. Forgot to mention that. You could use these as a staircase. It's kind of annoying, but yes, you can. They'd be good for parkours, as you can see. It'd be very difficult. Alright, also, I would like to mention these can also be used as light. They're like a torch. Just pretty cool. So they're like end torches, which could be very useful in the end. Alright, next up, here are the blocks and a couple of things I'd like to show. First off, yes, the end stone is now craftable end stone. You can build your fortress out of end stone, which is really cool. Next thing up is the teleporter. The ender pearl is now compatible with creative mode. So I'm in creative mode right now, but I can still use the ender pearl. And also the animation is slightly changed. It like gets smaller. It's pretty cool, as you can see. And yes, I am in creative mode, so it's pretty cool. Alright, next up we have the chorus plant. Yeah, so these grow in the new dimension in the end. It's like, I call it the end of the end, because you can't get to it until you finish the boss, the end boss, and then you go to another dimension in the end. So it's like a second end, and it's a complete like infinity generate world of islands with these plants growing on them. And you can't eat these plants, which I will show you in a moment. The chorus fruit is what you get for doing it. You have to climb up and break the chorus flower if you want to plant them again. You cannot plant them from the stem, and you cannot really get the stem unless you're in creative mode. Alright, so basically what happens with these things, so when you break the bottom, they all fall like that. Little motion is really cool. Now I'm going to go into Game 0 so that I can show you what happens when you eat this fruit. It teleports you, which could be good in a battle if you're trying to get away. Also could be dangerous, because if there is a ledge nearby or something, that wouldn't be good. Yeah. Next up, we have the blocks. That is right. These are the new end of the end blocks, and these will be found at the end fortresses, the end of the end fortresses or whatever. And you can also find, or you can also create them using the chorus plants in various crafting recipes. So you have the chorus pillar, you have the chorus slab, you have chorus block, and the chorus stairs. You can make yourself a pink little house, and it'd be amazing. Alright, next up, we have the new grass path, which you can do. Well, the grass path block you can only get in creative mode by middle clicking. You cannot collect it with silk touch, and you create these little paths by right clicking with the shovel. It does use up some of your durability, but it is pretty cool. You could use it if you're making a dirt path or something. Adds a little something to it. It's pretty cool little thing there. Of course, if you mine these blocks, you will get grass blocks or dirt blocks. I can't remember, but you will not get the the mined block yet. They don't have that ability yet. Anyway, all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the new snapshots. And yeah, I'm really excited for 1.9 coming out. It's going to be amazing. And if there's any more, and like a couple more snapshots or so, I might release another video showing the next snapshots that have, or snap things that have been released. It'll be pretty cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Feel free to subscribe, leave a like, comment to my channel. It would be amazing. And I'll see you guys in the future episodes. Goodbye. Woo!